All right, what's going on, everybody? So today we're going to be going over the prices here for Baby Doge. We had a little bit of an increase in price within the last 24 hours. So we're going to talk about what happened and what's about to happen next. So, anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. Well, let's get straight into it. So, right now we are at 8Z 1967. And if you actually look at the price that we went all the way up to earlier, we went all the way up to 8Z 2200. So, we talked about how we could possibly be getting past this resistance, and we also talked about if how we could not get past this zone right here, then we would be dropping down back into this area here. But what actually ended up happening is we did get past it. So around this time yesterday, we made the video around this area here. And when I made that video, I was talking about, hey, if we cannot continue to break past this area, then we will eventually drop back down into this demand zone where we'll have even more demand to help us go back up. But we are actually able to get past that area, which actually caused us to go all the way up to 8Z 2200. So now what we're looking at next here is for us to drop back down into this discount price zone. Also, this discount price zone is the same area where our momentum wavebands are. And it also just so happens to be where we drew this little demand area for our supply and demand. So that's why I always say I always use indicators, trading indicators, and I also do a manual technical analysis. Because as you know, with the premium, equilibrium, and discount price points, as well as the momentum wavebands, these right here are automated trading indicators with chart prime. But I'm also using those in conjunction with this over here, which is just a supply and demand zone that I drew out here. So on TradingView, it lets you just take these rectangles, draw them inside of areas where we have lots of demand. And actually, if you see, it's very, very, very easy. You always want to go to these areas where there's lots and lots of demand. Because when we started pump when we had the Binance listing, you could actually see this is where like most of the money just started to come in and flow in at. And then you can see anytime it dropped into this range, it always recovered very fast. So that is why we chose this as a high demand area for our supply and demand. And you can see time and time again, when it drops back into this area, we start to get an increase inside of demand and increase in buying. You can see we drop back to that area, increase in buying. It always happens. Now, could it be where we go back into that area and then we go down? Yes, there's a possibility, but it's a high demand area. Doesn't mean that it's always high buying. It could also mean that it could be high selling as well. It just means when it gets to that area, there's lots of demand. Whether it's demand to buy or sell, there's always lots of demand in this area. So you also have to remember that. That's a very important key point there. But like I was saying before, how we're dropping back down to the momentum wavebands and where our discount price zone is, we're also seeing that if we do drop down to there, we're probably going to have a little bit of an increase in price because of this high demand area. Now, is there a possibility that there's also an increase in selling? Possibly. And if that does happen, we're looking closer down here to 8Z 1700, 8Z 1500. That's what we'd be looking at if we were to go down. But what I'm thinking is if we do go down to this discount price point in our momentum wavebands, that we might build up some more momentum to possibly move higher back up to the Fibonacci, right? And it might not even go all the way down to the bottom of the momentum waveband. It might just stop either at the top of it right here at about 8Z 1950, somewhere around there, or it might go to about 8Z 1800. So we'll have to see. But that is going to give us that momentum that we need to get back up here to that premium price point. And not just that, you also got to remember where we got stopped out at. We got stopped all the way up here at 8Z 2500. So if we can get past that premium price point, then we have that possibility to get back up to 8Z 2500. And if we get back up to 8Z 2500, there is a high possibility that it could just continue to go up to 8Z 30, right? 8Z3 could be a possibility if we get past this premium price point here and then eventually get past that previous area where we were at 8Z 2500. So that's what we're looking at right now for the technical analysis here with Baby Doge. So yeah, that's what we got going on there. Now we have an increase inside of 24-hour trading volume, $68.9 million inside of trading volume now. So yeah, that's pretty good that we're getting the money back into Baby Doge. Our trading volume went all the way down to like 69 or 29 million, I believe, somewhere around there. Yeah, 25 million actually. So it dropped pretty low, but it immediately recovered. And I think that's going to be a new thing of the future now with the future of Baby Doge, because typically we would trade around 4 million in trading volume, and then when we had really good days, really good days, we would have like 8 million in trading volume. It wouldn't be that much more. But now we're seeing 25 million looks like a normal trading volume amount, and an increase can look as high as 70 million. So that's a good thing. That just kind of shows the growth here with Baby Doge. It just shows how much Baby Doge has grown just getting listed on the Binance. Now our average trading volume is higher than it ever has been before. So that is always a good thing to see. As for our holders, we're still increasing in holders. Now at 1,877,791 holders. So that's good as well. Almost 8,000 holders up since we got listed onto Binance. So yeah, there's that. And then we also have this new listing onto Binance Thailand. So Binance TH is the spot market for Thailand. Is not as big as all of the other ones, but it still is a big deal because there's a lot of people in Thailand that are actually into Baby Doge and that actually buy Baby Doge. And yeah, I've seen it inside the analytics on YouTube, and there's a lot of people from Thailand watching these videos as well. So shout out to you guys. Now you guys have Baby Doge available on your version of Binance. I really want it to be available on Binance US, but the United States still hasn't conformed to it yet. Binance US definitely needs to list Baby Doge. That would be a nice listing. But yeah, Baby Doge is now on Binance TH for Binance Thailand by Gulf Binance. So it's pretty big news. And as you can see, it's reposted at the top of at the very top of their Twitter. So yeah, this is a pretty big deal. It's a really big deal for Baby Doge to be listed onto Binance Thailand now. So yeah, shout out to them for getting Baby Doge on there. But anyways, I just wanted to bring this quick update here. If you want these automated trading indicators, like I was saying before, it's a very, very, very good thing to have automated trading indicators along with your manual technical analysis. So you see how I did my Fibonacci retracements, right? And then I also have these different wedge patterns that I built up here by myself manually. And then I also have these supply and demand zones that I created manually as well. And I'm using those in conjunction with our momentum wave bands with the Market Dynamics Pro and the Market Oracle Pro. Well, the Market Oracle Pro is the momentum wave bands, and then the Market Dynamics Pro is where our premium, equilibrium, and discount price points are at. See, in the premium, equilibrium, and discount price points with the Market Dynamics Pro, it's pretty much our supply and demand, pretty much what I did here manually. And then when you see our momentum wave bands, that's also kind of similar to what we're doing here with our wedge patterns. So it's always good to have both of those playing into your favor. So yeah, definitely check out Sharp Prime. Link in the description for that. Try it risk-free, 7 days. 7 days money back guaranteed. Use the discount code Prime20 for 20% off. Very cheap, very easy to use. So go ahead and check that out and help support the channel as well. And yeah, as always, like I said, hit the like button and subscribe. And as always, I'll be back with another video.